You guys got your first booking and you are wondering where to go from there. So in this video, I want to go over 3 best practices that I've identified that have really helped with pull through and converting to install, which is the whole goal. So first, before ever leaving a home, I ensure that all questions have been answered. Sounds like a pretty basic one, but even if it is something that they're wanting to research on their own or verify, that can potentially grow into an untamable question down the road. Instead, you just take a few more minutes to address it with them and add that level of comfort. They're going to want to go through that process just that much more. Now, secondly, I always want to go over timeline. We've gone over, this process with many, many people, and we know the next steps. This is the first time that they've been going through it. So as I'm going through timeline, I'm also going to be setting up a follow-up appointment to make sure to get back in front of them, which is quite frankly one of the most important steps in this process. So right now we're setting up that site survey. That is going to give us all the information for us to come back out, make sure that the house fully qualifies and is solar ready. Then that final design is going to be something that we can review together within 24 to 48 hours. So you set a quicker timeline because then the information is going to be fresh. If you do it a week out, they've already forgotten half of the benefits you've talked about and why they were interested in solar in the first place. So after we approve your final design, that's when we can talk next stages of permits, etc. So again, setting up that timeline, incorporating that follow-up within it, and then actually setting a date to come back out and review things. Now, the third thing is actually going to be keeping communication high throughout the whole process. I always really like to go to site surveys. It helps answer any questions that may have come up in a quicker time than you thought. Also, if you can't attend your site survey, that's okay. You can always go ahead and just send them a quick text to let them know, site survey looks good so far, we're drawing up the final design. I'm excited to meet with you tomorrow or the following day to review everything. So, as a quick review, the 3 steps. First, you're going to answer all questions, make sure everybody's on the same page. Secondly, you're setting up a timeline, making sure you have a follow-up appointment set. And then third, you're making sure that you're keeping communication high throughout that survey process so they are reminded that you're there.